Morning, the brothers decide to try to escape again and jump into the cart of a Jewish merchant while Victor sees them from afar. Their disappearance is soon noticed and Jourdan hires the men that caught the brothers to find them again, noticing that they're wearing the clothes they took from Joel. Moments later, the brothers arrive at the house of the merchant, who accepts to help them because he knows what it's like to be hated because of their heritage. This triggers a dumb argument over who suffered more, the blacks or the Jewish. Unfortunately, the slave hunters soon arrive, so the merchant shows the brothers a back door to escape. A chase begins through the forest, and the hunters manage to keep up thanks to their dogs. The brothers are faster though, and eventually they make it to the beach, where they find a boat and immediately sail away, laughing and insulting the whites. Unfortunately, they're soon found by a bigger ship, who captures them and adds them to their collection. The other slaves are from Africa and spit on Regis for being mixed, saying he's white for the blacks but black for the whites. Sometime later, the brothers end up in a sail again and the hunters buy them. On their way back to Jourdan's place, they stop in the forest for a break, and one of the hunters has an urge to cut the brothers' feet off. However, they're suddenly surrounded by the Maroons, which is a group of black people that escaped from slavery. The brothers are rescued and accepted into the Maroon tribe, who receives them with open arms. However, the tribe leader changes their names again, thinking Joel and Regis are their slave names. Joel happily joins all the tribe's chants, but Regis hesitates when he hears they want to kill all the whites because he's married to one. Now the Maroons see the brothers as traitors, so they have to run away as they're chased out of Maroon territory. The following morning, Joel and Regis wake up in the middle of a forest and are shocked to find their aunt sitting nearby. Regis realizes that she brought them to the past and almost attacks her, but Joel holds him back. The aunt explains that they can only go home if they finally understand history, and once they do, they must go back to their ancestors and make things right with them. Joel doesn't think Isidore likes women and an argument ensues, but the aunt disappears, leaving only her pipe behind. Afterward, the brothers start making their way back to Jourdan's and Joel shows Regis the picture he took. Regis refuses to believe it because if he and his brother exist, it means Isidore must have done it with a woman at some point. This makes Joel think they were sent to the past to play matchmaker with their ancestors. Once they arrive at the plantation, they're punished for escaping by getting their rears marked like cattle. Sometime later, Victor approaches the brothers to ask them about Rosalie. Joel and Regis take the chance to tell the boy about equality, rebellion, democracy, and all the other important changes in the future, which leaves Victor very confused. In the evening, the whites throw a party and Victor shares all the things he learned from the brothers, but the adults dismiss him thinking it's just a kid's imagination. Henri stands around as well, but Jourdan kicks him out, saying he wasn't made for opulence. Meanwhile, Regis and Joel steal a barrel of rum so the slaves can have a little party of their own. Everyone dances as they get drunk and Regis gives Isidore a pep talk, telling him to get Rosalie, who is currently dancing with Joel. He's trying to teach her daring dancing moves to get Isidore, but Rosalie misunderstands and kisses him instead, trying to go further with him. The brothers have no choice but to knock Rosalie and Isidore out before taking them to a hut, where they move their ancestors' private parts themselves to make a naughty connection. Afterward, the brothers think they've finished their mission, so they barge into the main house to interrupt the party. They break a few things, then Joel begins kissing all the ladies on the mouth while Regis hits a man and smashes a cupcake on the priest's face. At that moment, a drunk Henri comes in to stop them, but the brothers laugh at him before lighting up their aunt's pipe. Sadly, nothing happens, and they end up getting captured again. The next morning, the brothers are taken outside for execution. At that moment, Victor runs away and falls into the river, so everyone gets distracted by trying to save him. Isidore uses the chance to knock Henri out and free the brothers, who immediately start running away. As they cross the plantation, they see Victor drowning in the river, so they jump in the water to save him. However, Joel can't swim, so Regis has to save him as well. Later in the office, Jourdan reveals Victor asked him to free the brothers and has the paperwork ready. However, Regis remembers his aunt's words and asks for Rosalie's freedom instead. At first, Joel takes his freedom and leaves, but moments later, Regis is surprised to see Joel on the field with him. It turns out he's given his spot to Isidore, and now the couple can leave together to start a family. After they share a heartful goodbye, Henri comes to remind them to work, breathing all the smoke from the stolen pipe on them. Suddenly, the brothers disappear and go back to the present, where the aunt is proud of them and the certificate is intact again. Sometime later, the brothers are working harder on their lives. Joel takes up a job as a construction worker and doesn't complain when he's paid very little, while Regis starts standing up for himself against the mayor's bigotry, even showing him the burn mark. Later at home, Regis and Joel freak out when they notice their daughters accidentally tore the certificate. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.